Here we are, Crocs versus Taiwan. Crocs, I realise, are the only undefeated team in the league, where Taiwan, the Auckland Taiwans, have not even won a game all season. So, Crocs, yeah, you could say this is an easy game for them, but next weekend will not be an easy game for them, as they are taking on. Oh, hold on one second. As they are taking on the team that just beat another undefeated team, the Possums. The Possums, with that lineup that they had on the weekend when they're mixing things around, look somewhat unstoppable, honestly. But so is Tony Rivers. Tony Rivers has played pretty good this season. He looks somewhat unstoppable. Alright, here we go. The kick goes down to Adams. Adams is going to get off to Hayden. Hayden, huge run and a step. And he's still pumping. Oh, and now it's Allen. Allen to Hayden. Hayden off to Rivers. Rivers inside ball to Adams. Adams, he's just going to take the tackle. That's only first, so we've already seen that many passes. Tony Rivers. Now Thompson. Thompson, he's still pumping. He does get a good run. Rivers gets the ball back. He dummies. He's through. Rivers. Rivers. This game's going to be easy. This game is going to be absolutely easy for the Crocodiles. Rivers scores in the first 5 minutes. Alright, now Rivers is looking for the conversion. Rumours are Rivers he's not going to sign for the Crocodiles next year. Yes, you would think he's probably going to go to the RRLC, but heard rumours are saying he doesn't want to. He wants to spend one more season down here. But he wants to go replace Zach Hayes, play with Tony Stark, if Zach Hayes leaves. And by the way, it's looking good. Go play with Pappenhausen as well. Nick Pappenhausen, not Ryan. They kick it straight down the fullback again. Adams off to Baines. He goes the opposite way this time with the pass. Rivers, he's got 2 offloads this game already. And he's got a try. And a few broken tackles. Now he's going to run it. He's going to go. He's going to try to cut in inside of him, but no. Allen, he will get caught. Rivers, what the heck happened there? And that should not be a knock on. He came off his boot. But I guess Gale gets called and knock on him. Gale gets a tackle. That's only a rumour. With Zach Hayes not going to want him to join the NRLC, because he's obviously guaranteed an NRLC contract if he keeps his form up. But yeah, apparently he doesn't want one, as he's through the gap, the fullback. And number 11 for Taiwan is meant to be guaranteed a Raiders contract. Well, he's actually already signed, but this was meant to be, he was signed before, like, as the season started. And he's done alright defensive wise, but his team, everyone else on his team sucks. I don't think I see them having a win this season, honestly. Yayi takes the first run. See, I don't think he's had anybody stiff arm him. Don't quote me on that. We've had so many stiff arms this season. Tweed. He's had a killer of a season. He does actually shrug off the tackles. And Rivers is through a gap again. Rivers. And he does get another offload. Gravy. He's through a gap. Gravy. He could go all the way. He does. Gravy gets over. And that's the second try. I thought it was the third already. Offload. Rivers lining up again. Ben Masters is this league's top try scorer of 5, but Tony Rivers is second with 3. And well, now he's second with 4. So he could tie it up with Ben Masters this game. Him and Ben Masters. Usually you'd think the fullback's more a try scoring position, but Tony Rivers is proving that 5'8" halfback actually can be too. I actually think Tony Rivers should have played for the Indigenous All-Stars over Jackson Nichols, as Jackson Nichols is apparently not even fit to play this season, but he's also now that he's been let go by the Eels, because they're confused why he played. Now he's in with Taiwan. Kelly, he's gonna get off the Tweed. Gives it back to Rivers. Pardon me. Thompson. He might not be the quickest centre, but he is definitely one of the biggest. And Tweed is there again. And then with another offload, Gale gets the run. Kale. Stiff arm. Bump. Cooper. Huge stiff arm. You don't really see this side too often, apart from Yao Yu. You do see him do pretty good most of the time. As he's pretty quick. He almost steps out of touch. And Kelly's going to get dragged out though. Yeah, he probably should have held that, but I think he probably thought he was going to get dragged out. He's pretty quick for his size. He's not a little winger either. Baines, a good tackle. And that's a high tackle. I think that's Cooper. I think that's his last name. Looking for the sideline. Taiwan, I don't think they're the favourites for the wooden spoon, but for this league, the way they're going, gets rocked the fullback, but the way they're going, they might end up being the favourites for the wooden spoon. To be fair, they did have Cooper by. He signed up for their lock, and then he kind of left. He did have a good reason to leave though. It was just a shake in hand deal, and then they didn't end up signing many forwards because of that. They had plenty of forwards on their transfer market about to sign them, and then they thought Cooper was going to carry their forwards. It's the end of the first half. Wait, hold up. I think I might have just realised the player's been playing. He's been playing both NRLC and RRLC this whole season. He's been playing for the Roosters and the Warriors. Maybe they have a special deal. I know Webster's now got that special deal. He was meant to have it, so it's because the Rabbitohs really wanted him. Like, originally, at the beginning of the season, he didn't. Oh, it's a huge hit. I knew there was a player in the league who already had that special deal. Oh, the one problem with that special deal is they are not allowed to start though for their main RRLC team. If they do, then they can't play. It's fifth and final. But the Warriors did get a win on the weekend, even though he hasn't won here all season. Rivers, he finally gets caught. Cooper, he's had a pretty good game in the centres. They haven't really used this side, but he's doing pretty good. Now Yaoyi, he could push over here, and he does. Yaoyi gets over. He did get 2 stiff arms off and then pushes over for the try. Now Rivers, he's been pretty good on the boot today. And that one, he's missed it. It was close though. Commentator's curse. Oh my god, what happened? My game froze. I don't know if it froze for you guys. Double knock on, it's probably off Tony Rivers first. Now Taiwan could get over here. They must do, but they didn't. Second tackle. Rivers, that was good defence, just shutting him down and bringing him back. And now they do get over though. It's the player who also plays for the Warriors. He is not accurate in the boot. Young. I wonder if Taiwan think they have the game on here. Because honestly, I don't think they do. Especially if Ivory Toura, a Warriors player, is getting smashed by a dummy half like that. Oh. Knock on. Must have been a forward pass. They just called a knock on. They're just going to give it straight down to Rivers. And Rivers, he should have passed it there, but I think he's feeling a bit confident. Adams, he'll get caught. Tony Rivers has had a fair game to feel pretty confident with all his runs. That was a good defence by that winger. Tony Rivers, he's almost been in every play this game. This set, I mean. Second row of grubbering. Grubber didn't do too much. Takes 3 of them to get him down before it was just Tweed with a big hit. It's good defence here. That was pretty good defence, keeping them all the way down to 30. And that's a siren. They'll still have this last play. Adams, stiff arms, and gets caught. It's the end of the game. Tony Rivers played absolutely great. Alright. As always, guys, did enjoy, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.